What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo. Today is very special. Linkin Park is one of the most important bands, I feel like. Definitely when it comes to my life, I listened to them from Hybrid Theory. I fucking was just obsessed with this band. I loved the fact that it was so effortless for them to blend hip hop and metal and do it in such a unique way. We obviously know like nu metal and rap metal and all that stuff kind of like happened and it was a thing, but Linkin Park always felt different to me. Obviously with the passing of Chester, totally fucking crushing, and that was it for Linkin Park. And I saw that they were releasing this track. It's called Lost, and it is actually a like extra track from the Meteora era, which is really fucking sick. I personally feel like that was one of my favorite eras of them. There's just something so fucking cool about that album and that time in my life, the nostalgia of getting that album at Walmart, because that's where you fucking used to be able to just buy good CDs sometimes. And I remember just like that moment in my life. So I'm excited to check this out and just like get a chance to like experience Linkin Park again. It's just been too fucking long. So this is Lost. Oh yeah. It's so sick to have like so much distortion and then have that like
just a scar.
Fuck.
Somewhere down inside of me, something I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there.
Damn. Okay, so a scar that is so deep, something that, left its mark on me. I'm going to try to bury it down, even though it's already deep. I'm going to bury that scar down and pretend like it's not there and try to just function without the idea of this, sort of like wound or this fight that I'm constantly having being there. Obviously, we know it's so interesting. If you've been a fan of Linkin Park for a long time, obviously with the passing of Chester, Linkin Park's lyricism was always like deep and fucking sad. But like when Chester passed, I think that going back and listening to those songs, it's just so gnarly to hear every piece of what Chester was going through as it was happening. And so you can hear it in this as well, obviously.
I'm trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know.
Fuck.
And I'll never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories.
Oh my God.
Living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
It's just so fucking gnarly. Despite what I'm going through, when I'm alone, I'm lost. I'm dealing with all the pain of yesterday, all the pain of the things I went through in my life that I'm unable to move forward with. I'm lost in this confusion, and it's when it's essentially like suffering in silence. When I'm alone, that's when I'm stuck with all of the reality that's kind of happening within me.
But I'm tired. I will always be afraid of the damage I've received.
Oh,
Broken promises they made, and how blindly I believed. I will never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost.
oh, fuck.
Memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. I try to keep this pain inside, but I
Fuck.
will never be all
I tried to keep this pain inside, but I will never be all right.
Try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain
Oh shit!
I will never be alright. Try to keep this pain inside, but
I always love the harmonies that they put in their production.
alright. I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
Man, it's so fucking cool to hear something from an album that was so monumental for me at this time. Like, it was such an important time for me. I feel like when you're young and you're trying to figure out shit in life, there are like certain albums like Sing the Sorrow by AFI, Meteora, Linkin Park. Like, there's these albums that sort of became very important, like even Toxicity, System of a Down. Like, these albums were so important to me at that time, just when they came out and how old I was. And it's so cool to be able to hear something from that era coming out now, because it kind of takes you right back to that time where you're getting the opportunity to discover that again. It makes me, I don't know, it's very emotional for a lot of reasons. Like I said, Chester's writing was always sad. There's always like a darkness to it. And what I love about that is that music really is therapeutic. Music really does allow you to feel your pain, recognize your pain, get that pain out so that you're not suffering in silence. And in turn, that sort of energy that is put towards it allows you to kind of like move forward and move past it. And I'm not saying that that always works, obviously, but what it does is it puts it out there, and there's a lot of people that receive, these songs, and they can feel that. They go through that as well. They struggle with that. This song, to me, based on first listen, hey, these things that happened in my life have left a permanent scar. That scar is with me wherever I go now. So I'm always trying to move it, but it's this scar that is deep rooted in me based on this trauma. And because of that, I can't move past it. So I just pretend that everything's fine. I create these situations around myself when I'm around other people that make me seem like I'm okay and that everything's fine. But when I'm completely by myself, that's when I'm lost in all of the illusions of what my life really is, lost in the confusion of the things that I've gone through that have led me to where I am today. And knowing obviously that Chester struggled so much, it's just right there. Like, it's just written right there for the world to see. And it's just like, it's tragic at the same time. Linkin Park is one of those bands that really put out a message. And if you were struggling, or if you felt those ways, you felt better because you realized you were not alone. And I think that's one of the most important parts. This is just incredible. Like, there's just something, like, I feel so emotional about it. I love the fact that we're getting those, like, come on, perfect fucking, like, harmonies and backing vocals that are kind of going along throughout the chorus in there. There's just something so fucking, like, big about it. And, one thing about Linkin Park, like, their instrumentation was very intricate in a lot of ways, but what I love is their rhythm guitar was, like, usually like straight to the point. We had this heavy distortion. It was a really great fucking riff. Like, it was very uplifting, which is kind of gnarly because, like, it's uplifting, but like there is no resolution within this song. It's just this sadness. And it's just amazing that we're getting a chance to hear this. I love that it has 10 million views already, and it only came out a couple days ago. I think that just shows the strength, not only of what this band and what the legacy of this band is, but it also just shows that, like, we all still give a fuck about this band. So they're doing the Linkin Park Meteora 20-year anniversary release. I don't know if it's out yet. I'm gonna have to pick this up. I'm gonna have to get the vinyl for it, just so I have, I don't know, sometimes I like to have a physical piece of the music, especially when it was something so monumental as this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite era of Linkin Park was. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.